included in this particular variety of yogurt have been increased in comparison to the ordinary yogurt products. Salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts are all examples of foods that contain lipids that are good to the cardiovascular system's health. Why, on the other hand, are they important for the treatment of arthritis and for strengthening the legs? First, let's take a closer look at it. Omega-3 fatty acids, in particular EPA and DHA, have been shown to alleviate joint stiffness, reduce edema, and even slow the destruction of cartilage, which is a daily struggle for a considerable number of people who suffer from osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. This is a significant number of people. The cellular level is where these healthy fats perform their role, which is to reduce inflammation in your joints and to enhance the production of synovial fluid. Synovial fluid is a natural lubricant that allows your knees and hips move around without any friction. Additionally, when you combine it with the probiotics that are found in yogurt and calcium, you are presented with an opportunity that serves a dual purpose. Your gut health, which is directly tied to inflammation and the immune system's reaction, can benefit from the consumption of probiotics. On the other hand, omega-3 fatty acids are found to be effective in reducing inflammation on a systemic basis. In the end, what is the outcome? The discomfort you experience will be reduced, your motion will be smoother, and your strength in your joints and extremities will increase. All of these benefits can be obtained from a snack that is small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. It is now possible to buy dairy products that have been fortified with omega-3 from a number of brands that are concerned with healthy living. In addition to that, you may also create your own by combining a cup of high-quality yogurt with a tablespoon of ground flax seed oil, chia seeds, or omega-3 fish oil. You can easily mix these ingredients into the yogurt while stirring them together. If you are searching for a boost that is good for vegetarians, you should make sure that the oil does not impart any flavor, or you should consider alternatives that are derived from plants. In no way is it challenging. It is not an unreasonable price. In addition to this, it has the ability to bring about a significant change in the way that your joints feel when you first wake up in the morning. Now, however, things start to take an unexpected turn. Even if there are a lot of powerful yogurts that are high in protein, anti-inflammatory, and omega-fueled, there is one more yogurt that stands out for something that is truly the only one of its kind. There is a rare nutrient that is included within it, and it is one that helps in the regeneration of connective tissue itself. Furthermore, there is hardly anyone who is talking about it at the moment. In addition to being referred to as the youth elixir for your joints, collagen-building yogurt is the fourth collagen yogurt. Introduce collagen-boosting yogurt with vitamin C, zinc, and amino acids to rebuild connective tissue and improve joint health. Variety of yogurt that can be consumed. We would like to extend our compliments to you if you have made it this far in our trip into the world of therapeutic yogurts, because the information that you are about to learn might prove to be a game-changer, not just for your taste senses, but also for your knees, your back, your hands, and every other joint in your body that has been begging for relief. You have arrived at the fourth yogurt, which is a collagen-boosting yogurt. Please accept my greetings and welcome. Not only is this a trendy health food, but it is also a label that you can look at in the dairy area of the grocery store. It is a strategic ally that may be utilized to one's advantage in the fight against the effects of aging, stiffness, and degenerative joint illnesses. If inflammation is the fire and inadequate food is the fuel, then collagen-boosting yogurt is the water that can help put out the fire while simultaneously healing what time has gradually worn away. In other words, it can help restore what time has gradually worn away. For a moment, let's take a step back and examine the situation from a more comprehensive perspective. It is not simply the bones that make up our joints that are responsible for our mobility. There are other components as well. Additional structural components are also included in the composition of our joints. To tell you the truth, the connective tissues in your body are the ones that are ultimately responsible for determining the health of your joints. In no way does your bone structure play a role. This discussion is about cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and the collagen matrix that serves to bind all of these tissues together. In addition, we are talking about the collagen matrix. Furthermore, in addition to their function as structural reinforcements, these components also perform the functions of shock absorbers and friction reducers. What is the one thing that each and every one of them relies on to keep their strength, flexibility, and freedom from discomfort throughout their lives? Collagen, which is a fibrous protein, is the foundation that supports our entire musculoskeletal system. Collagen gives our muscles and bones their structure. To put it another way, you could say that it is what brings us together. At this point, we have arrived at the most crucial section. It is correct that you have read that passage correctly. Even as early as the middle of your 20s, your body will begin to produce less collagen naturally. This decline can be seen in your body. As you hit your 50s or 60s, you will become aware that your body is producing a significantly lower quantity of collagen than it did in the past. This is something that you will continue to observe. Before we get started, I would be grateful if you could tell me where you are coming from today. What is your background? It would be very helpful if you could leave a comment below and ask any questions that you might have. Thank you in advance for your time and consideration. You should also make sure that you do not forget to click the box that says subscribe and enable notifications. This will ensure that you do not miss any of the most valuable health information that Senior Health Tips has to give with regard to your health. In addition, if you are presently watching, I would want to obtain your opinion on whether or not you agree with me. If you believe that this video speaks to you for any reason, please leave a remark in the box provided for that purpose. Then you should use the 0 type. In spite of the fact that wrinkles and sagging skin are signs of this is not only a subject of concern from a cosmetic point of view. It is a decline in the structure of your body that can affect your mobility, posture, and your ability to recover from actions that you perform on a daily basis. Furthermore, the most important of all, it has an effect on the quantity of discomfort that you find yourself experiencing. In the event that you do not have sufficient collagen, your cartilage will start to become thinner. As time goes on, your joints will become less cushioned, more irritable, and more susceptible to harm. This will be the case because of wear and tear. You suddenly find yourself with a body that trembles like an old staircase when you take into account a few decades of daily wear and tear. In addition to the likelihood of having some arthritis, it is important to note that yogurt that increases collagen levels is relevant in this scenario. Yogurts that are designed to improve collagen production have a unique combination of nutrients that encourage the body to produce more collagen synthesis. On the other hand, normal yogurts, which may be beneficial for the presence of bacteria or calcium, are not very beneficial for connective tissue. In particular, these nutrients are incorporated into yogurts that are designed to stimulate collagen production. Imagine for a moment that you are supplying your cells with the necessary building materials so that they may finish the process of renovating your joints from the inside out. Neither supernatural concoctions nor chemicals that were created by humans can be found here. To put it another way, they are natural nutrients that are particularly targeted, and they cause your own biology to return to performing what it used to do effortlessly, which is to construct and repair. Permit me to delve into the particulars. When searching for a yogurt that is intended to stimulate the formation of collagen, the first nutrient that you should seek for is vitamin C. Additionally, It is a fundamental requirement for the body to finish the process of manufacturing collagen in order for it to be successful. If you do not drink a sufficient amount of vitamin C, your body will not be able to produce new collagen in an acceptable manner. This is because vitamin C supports collagen production. This particular vitamin acts as a molecular matchmaker during the process of generating the triple helix shape of collagen protein. It does this by aiding amino acids in their combination to produce the structure, a powerful antioxidant. It also prevents the breakdown of collagen that is already present in the body from occurring too quickly as a result of oxidative stress or inflammation. This is accomplished by preventing the breakdown of collagen from occurring. Where can I find the good news? It is ideal to combine yogurt with a wide range of fruits that are abundant in vitamin C, such as strawberries, blueberries, kiwi, and even pineapple. This combination brings about the best possible results. Therefore, if the goal is to revitalize the joints, vitamin C is a necessary component, regardless of whether it is included into the yogurt or added as a topping. This is because vitamin C is effective in regenerating the joints. We will now move on to zinc. Zinc, which is commonly ignored, has a significant part in the synthesis of collagen, as well as in the immune system's defense mechanism. Not only does it help in the activation of enzymes that promote the efficient manufacture of collagen, but it also offers support for the repair and regeneration of cells and joint tissue. Enzymes are enzymes that help facilitate the formation of collagen. Yogurts that contain zinc or that contain zinc itself give a potent combination for the goal of structural healing when mixed with zinc-rich nutrients such as pumpkin seeds, chia, or hemp hearts. This combination is beneficial for the purpose of promoting structural healing. A decrease in the strength of collagen fibers and a delay in the healing process of wounds have both been associated to low zinc levels. In point of fact, low zinc levels have been linked to both of these things. In the event that you are attempting to heal from joint pain or degeneration, this is precisely what you wish to protect yourself from. In addition, there are the amino acids which comprise glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, amongst other amino acids. They are the actual building blocks of collagen, and anyone who wishes to reconstruct cartilage, tendons, or ligaments absolutely has to have them in their arsenal. They are the substances that construct collagen. Although your body is capable of creating a small amount of these amino acids on its own, the availability of these amino acids can decrease owing to causes such as aging, stress, poor diet, and chronic inflammation. These variables can all contribute to a decrease in the availability of these amino acids. Supplementation, as a consequence, becomes an increasingly crucial factor throughout the course of time. It is becoming increasingly common for some of the most innovative yogurt brands to integrate collagen peptides and hydrazine collagen into their recipes. Your digestive system will have an easier time transporting and utilizing these molecules as a result of the fact that these forms are broken down into molecules that are smaller and more absorbable. Where does the difference lie? It is not sufficient to merely cross your fingers and hope that your body has what it requires. You are accomplishing what you are doing by directly supplying it with the raw elements in a form that it can use immediately. By this point, however, things are beginning to take a turn for the more exciting. There's a lot less complexity involved than you may imagine when it comes to making your own collagen-boosting yogurt at home, and you can do it yourself. To get started, choose a Greek yogurt that is unflavored and of a high quality overall. The variety that has between 15 and 20 grams of protein in each serving is the one that should be used. Greek yogurt is a fantastic choice for use as a basis, since it has a naturally higher protein content and a more substantial consistency than other types of yogurt. The next step is to integrate a scoop of collagen powder that does not contain any flavoring. This powder can be purchased at health food stores as well as internet marketplaces. The addition of this alone provides a powerful boost of collagen peptides, which are easily accessible throughout the body. You can then add a 2 cup of berries to it in order to give it that vital vitamin C kick. Finally, you should top it off with a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds in order to give it some texture and some zinc. Are you interested in receiving an additional anti-inflammatory boost? It is possible to take it to an even greater level by including a pinch of black pepper and turmeric that has been added. A superfood that is not only delicious but also offers molecular support for your joints is the end product of this process. It is a superfood that incorporates collagen and has a creamy texture, a tangy flavor, and a mild sweetness. To further reassure you, this is not a solution that will only be effective for a brief period of time, nor is it merely another superfood of the month. There's a growing body of evidence that supports the benefits of collagen supplementation, which is supported by an increasing corpus of scientific study. According to the findings of experimental research carried out in clinical trials, collagen peptides have been demonstrated to decrease joint pain, enhance mobility in those who suffer from osteoarthritis, and even increase cartilage thickness in certain circumstances. Participants in a particular study reported a considerable increase in joint comfort and flexibility after taking collagen supplements on a daily basis for a period of 12 weeks. This improvement was observed by some of the participants. This improvement was especially obvious in weight-bearing joints like the knees and hips, which are examples of joints that carry weight. It is clear from this that the objective is not merely to experience a more pleasant sensation. Enhanced mobility, increased bending, standing for longer periods of time, and walking further are all essential components of a healthy lifestyle. On the other hand, the benefits of collagen are not restricted to the joints alone. Take into consideration that collagen is the major protein that can be discovered in your skin, hair, and nails. This is an essential fact to keep in mind. While you are rebuilding cartilage and delivering nutrients to ligaments, you're also minimizing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, firming the skin, and increasing the strength of hair follicles. All of these benefits are achieved simultaneously. It's like pressing the rewind button when it comes to the entire process of aging, both on the inside and the outside. If you do this, you will experience a cascade of advantages throughout your entire body. There is an improvement in posture as a consequence of stronger connective tissue, improved digestion as a result of gut-healing glycine, and enhanced circulation as a result of healthier blood vessels. Together, these three benefits contribute to an overall improvement in health. This is what it looks like to nourish the entire body. And it all starts with a single scoop of the yogurt that is appropriate for the situation. Taking a step back and looking at the wider picture is something we should do at this time. Yogurt cannot be consumed in isolation in order to obtain the collagen-boosting properties that it has. When it is paired with other measures that support the joints, such as omega-3 fatty acids, which combat inflammation, muscle-preserving protein, and probiotics that heal the gut, it is at its most effective. Each and every one of the yogurts that we have sampled in the past has made a single contribution to the establishment of a foundation for achievement. The anti-inflammatory properties of yogurt have a relaxing impact on the body. Consuming yogurt, which is rich in protein, is beneficial for developing strength in the region of the joints. Yogurt that contains omega-3 fatty acids serves as both a lubricant and a cushion. And now, collagen-boosting yogurt puts all of these benefits together by supplying your body with the resources it needs to really rebuild the foundation that has been harmed. These are the objectives for the long term. Through this process, structural repair takes place. Through the utilization of this method, which goes beyond merely alleviating joint discomfort, it is possible to bring about a revolution in the health of your joints from the inside out. There is a possibility that the most satisfying aspect is that it is available to you. This is neither an experimental treatment, nor is it a supplement that costs $300. Neither of these things are true. You have the option of either preparing it in the convenience of your own home kitchen or purchasing it at the grocery shop, conveniently located in your neighborhood. It instills with self-assurance. As a consequence of this, the capacity to heal is rejuvenated in both your hands and on your spoon. That being said, keep this in mind the next time you find yourself having discomfort in your knees when you are ascending stairs, in your hips when you get out of bed, or in your hands after you have been gardening for a day. Taking something away from oneself is not the only process involved in relieving oneself. In the process of healing, one of the steps that may be required is the restoration of something. In addition, yogurt that increases collagen levels functions in precisely the same way. Not only does it bring a sense of serenity, but it also offers restoration. At the same time that it offers consolation, it also helps to rebuild. Furthermore, it not only satisfies your hunger, but also strengthens you from the inside out. This is a double benefit. Exactly what ingredients are there in your yogurt? When you consume food that is rich in collagen, omega-3 fatty acids, probiotics, and protein, you're not merely consuming food. Rather, you are mending yourself. Pain in the joints can be lessened, stiffness can be reduced, and strength can be regenerated from the inside out with the assistance of these 4 yogurts. The secret to success is to maintain consistency. Additionally, if you found this to be helpful, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If this video has touched your heart in any way, please let me know by hitting the like button, sharing it with someone you care about, or talking about it in the comments section. There is a possibility that someone you know could also benefit from this uncomplicated treatment. We are grateful that you are watching. It is essential to bear in mind that even if you only consume 1 tablespoon of this substance on a daily basis, it may help your knees feel better. If you are having discomfort in your joints, knees that are stiff, or legs that are weak, you may be reading this. Hook. Introduce yogurt as a potential game changer for arthritis and leg strength. Would you believe me if I told you that a cup of yogurt might potentially be a game changer for your arthritis and the power of your legs? What are your thoughts on that remark? In today's article, we are going to take a look at video overview. Highlight 4 powerful yogurts that reduce inflammation, support joint health, and enhance leg strength. 4 powerful yogurts that are not only delicious and creamy, but have also been demonstrated to be useful in lowering inflammation, supporting joint health, and even enhancing leg strength in a natural way. Without a doubt, this is not another health craze that has been expert backing. Mention medical specialists and dietitians recommending yogurt for its probiotics and nutrients. Going around, people over the age of 50 who want to keep up an active lifestyle without experiencing any pain are being advised by medical specialists and dietitians to consume these yogurts since they are high in probiotics and have a high concentration of nutrients. Call to action. Encourage viewers to improve mobility, reduce arthritis pain, and subscribe for weekly health tips. In the event that you are prepared to enhance your walking ability, experience higher levels of strength, and effectively combat arthritis, you have come at the proper area. Remember that if you are an aged person who is concerned about your health, you should subscribe to this channel. This is something that you should keep in mind. We are going to present you with plain, all-natural guidance on a weekly basis that will assist you in living a life that is healthier, longer, and more vigorous. However, before we get started, I have a question for you on the subject. From what location are you currently watching this video, and what time is it at the same moment to share? Engagement prompt. Ask viewers to comment their location and time, fostering community interaction. Kindly do so in the comments. Every message that you send me is read, and it helps me feel more connected to you. Please be sure to click the subscribe button and activate the bell icon if you think this information to be helpful. You will never miss out on any health tip that has been specifically designed for senior citizens like yourself. Stay with us until the very end of this post, because the last yogurt on our list is one that you have probably never heard of before, and it has the potential to become your new daily routine. Please stay with us until the very end. The time has come to get started. The Most Greek Yogurt. Discuss its high protein content, up to 20 g per cup, for muscle rebuilding and probiotics for inflammation reduction. Popular variety of yogurt. Greek yogurt is a protein-rich powerhouse that your joints will like because to its high protein content. We should get things off to a good start by talking about Greek yogurt, which is one of the most underestimated superfoods that is hiding in plain sight. Let's get this conversation started. On the other hand, it's likely that you think of yogurt as nothing more than a simple snack. On the other hand, Greek yogurt is a narrative that is completely different. The usual yogurt has twice as much protein as this thick and creamy powerhouse, which contains twice as much protein as the typical yogurt. It's possible that you don't know how significant this is, especially for people who are over the age of 50. To what end? Mostly because getting older leads us to naturally lose muscular mass, especially in the legs and hips, which are necessary for maintaining balance, walking, and preventing falls. This is especially true in the legs and hips. It is possible to rebuild muscle with the assistance of protein. If you take Greek yogurt, which has up to 20 grams of high-quality protein per standard cup, your legs will receive the fuel they need to remain strong and mobile. This fuel will allow your legs to continue to function normally. Even so, that is not the conclusion of the matter. In addition, Greek yogurt is an outstanding source of nutritional components such as calcium, vitamin D, and lip-out nutrients. The ability of these probiotics to reduce inflammation, particularly in the joints, is a result of the fact that they function from the inside out. In point of fact, studies have shown that probiotics have the capacity to change the immune response, which in turn leads to a reduction in the levels of C-reactive protein. C-reactive protein is an essential sign of inflammation in those who suffer from arthritis. This suggests that Greek yogurt is not only supplying your muscles with food, but it is also aiding in the fight against inflammation at its origin. Also, this is the most exciting portion of the story. You may use it in smoothies, you can use it as a substitute for sour cream, or you can simply enjoy it on its own with a few walnuts or berries. It has a wide range of applications. Each of these applications is a possible usage for it. The procedure is straightforward, doesn't cost much, and is effective. However, Greek yogurt is only the beginning of the game. The next yogurt on our list is one that conceals a component that increases the level of support for joints to an entirely new level. This particular component is what gives Greek yogurt its distinctive flavor. Furthermore, there's hardly anyone who is talking about it at the moment. The second yogurt, which is turmeric yogurt, highlight turmeric's curcumin for anti-inflammatory benefits, enhanced by yogurt's fat content. Infused with turmeric is the anti-inflammatory mixture that can be found in nature but has been absent from your diet. Now let's talk about a yogurt that, in addition to its nutritious worth, also possesses traits that would be considered medical. Unlike other dairy products, the yogurt that comes in second place is not your average yogurt. Turmeric has been added to the yogurt and incorporated into it. Furthermore, because to the exceptionally powerful anti-inflammatory benefits that it provides, this uncomplicated combination has been quietly gaining attention among academics and nutritionists. At this point, this is the scientific justification for it. Curcumin, which is found in turmeric, is one of the natural anti-inflammatory substances that has attracted the most research and attention from researchers all over the world. Turmeric is the source of curcumin. In particular, persons who are over the age of 50 have been shown to benefit from curcumin's ability to decrease joint pain, promote mobility, and even arrest the progression of arthritic symptoms. This has been proved by a number of clinical studies. Nevertheless, there is a catch to this. However, curcumin is difficult for the body to absorb on its own through the digestive system. Because curcumin is fat-soluble, which means that it requires dietary fat in order to activate its benefits, yogurt is helpful in cases like this one. Yogurt is a good source of fat. When turmeric is combined with full-fat yogurt, the outcome is a significant enhancement in both the absorption and use of the spice. Because of its consistency, yogurt is the mechanism of distribution that is most suitable. Additionally, the probiotics that are included in yogurt help to maintain a healthy balance of bacteria in your gut, which is a key aspect in the development of chronic inflammation and autoimmune illnesses such as rheumatoid arthritis. Yogurt is a good source of probiotics. When you combine turmeric with yogurt, you produce a delectable and peaceful snack that works with your body rather than against it. This is especially true when you add a touch of black pepper, which further improves the body's ability to absorb the compounds that are found in turmeric. It can be eaten in a salty or sweet manner, depending on your preference. Some people add a trace amount of honey and cinnamon to the combination, while others use it as a salad dressing or as a dip. Some people also use it as a condiment. In addition to being simple to prepare at home, it is substantially more effective than a large number of anti-inflammatory drugs that are available without a prescription, and it does not have any negative side effects involved. As a result, if you are the kind of person who wakes up with stiff knees or swollen fingers, this golden combo has the potential to become a daily ritual that you actually look forward to. Anyway, here's the thing to consider. Although turmeric yogurt is highly helpful, it does not necessarily provide the one specific nutrient that your joints require in order to remain lubricated and pain-free. This is required in order for your joints to continue to function properly. To be more explicit, that is exactly what we will discover in the third yogurt. And it is something that the overwhelming majority of people completely disregard. For a considerable amount of time, your knees have been anticipating the arrival of the third omega-3 yogurt. Explain omega-3's role in reducing joint stiffness, enhancing synovial fluid, and supporting gut health. Yogurt, which is a joint lubricant that is supplemented with omega-3 fatty acids. You should know that you are not the only ones going through this struggle. If you have been suffering stiffness that simply won't go away, joints that creak, or knees that grind together, there's also the potential that the third piece of yogurt is exactly what your body has been asking for all along. We are pleased to present yogurt that has been enriched with omega-3. In the realm of functional nutrition, this cup of rich and creamy bliss is quickly becoming a rising star. It offers targeted support for the joints. Let's move on to discussing the characteristics that set it apart from other things. The omega-3 fatty acids that are